Hello, everybody. This is Matryoshka, and this is Ready Player One, my wonderful new co-host. I'm very excited to have you, Luca. It's super awesome that you joined. And today's episode is going to be about DeSo Discords. If you're joining and you hear the word Discord for the first time, don't worry. Many people joining here Discord for the first time, but we have apparently tons of different Discord groups related to DeSo. And that's why today we wanted to do an overview of them so that you will know about some of the awesome places where you can go and what you can do there.
I should say it's true for DeSo and also true for the rest of the crypto/Web3 space that Discord is very much a necessity, but also a pain and a frustration for many people. It's kind of one of the only quick and easy ways to spin up a community hub, like where people can chat live over whatever topic, right? So it's really important in that sense, especially when you think of NFTs or even just like a protocol like DeSo coming out. Like you want a place to be able to ask questions and find other people who are interested in it. And it's either Discord or Reddit, right? But Reddit is it's less alive than Discord. But at the same time, many people, including myself, and I'm sure yourself, get really, really frustrated with Discord, getting those constant ping messages, not trying to find a server amongst the 100 that you're in.
Yes, which one actually making that noise and tries to ping you?
So hopefully you, like during this video, you can learn about specific Discords, but also demystify and make a little clearer some of the intricacies of how Discord works. So
yes,
hopefully, twofold education.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi was cutting out, so I thought you were done talking. Didn't mean to interrupt you. And today we are going to start with, you might have guessed it, the DeSo Foundation Discord. It's called DeSo Foundation Tech. As you can see right here is the name of the server. So Luca, would you like to take us quickly through some of the topics that we have and what people can find there when they join?
Sure. Well, this is the official Discord for the DeSo Foundation, the team that runs the core blockchain, the DeSo blockchain. And they've kind of structured it so that it targets a few of the different groups or categories of people that are part of the DeSo network. So you see prominently highlighted at the top there, developers, and we could go into a little bit later the different channels and how developers, people who are building on top of DeSo, can utilize that category, those channels. Then underneath there, you kind of have it's mostly like updates from the core team, the core development team. There's a messaging channel in core technology, I believe, and core GitHub feed is literally just feeding every time that there's a new update on the DeSo protocol in GitHub. You get a link and a message here. So you can see the contributions from the core team, but also third-party devs who are submitting changes or dips. And then underneath that, we have DeSo Network, which kind of talks about the DeSo blockchain and how the network is made up. So that's mainly for node operators or people who want to learn about different nodes on DeSo would come there. There's also a question about mining, which might be funny for some people in the community, but maybe we could talk about that when we get more into it. And then we got probably the largest and most active section, which is only right, which is the community section. with the general chat, which is where you're going to find conversations going on every hour of the day there about DeSo, sometimes about other random stuff, which should be in that second channel, the random channel.
And that's why if somebody politely asks you to please move the conversation from general to random, that's not a rude thing to do. That's just to keep the main channel, you know, clean and not with random stuff, basically.
And then also part of community, and we can go into these a little bit more in depth too. Support and reporting scams. So support might be if there's a technical issue going on, or you sent some money in to exchange for DeSo and it hasn't turned up yet. Support would be or maybe you have a question about moderation, blacklisting, gray listing, white listing on a note. That'd be a good place to go.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is crypto. It's the wild, wild west financially. So there's going to be scams and opportunists. So anything comes across your feed or comes across your way that seems suspect, you can see this scam.
I was going to say that Fat Walrus Beard was like really spending a lot of time checking out the scammers and reporting them here.
Growth strategies is I don't want to say led by Dylan Lee, but kind of something he and Fast Freddy put together that channel just for people who are interested in marketing and spreading the good word of DeSo. Can talk about strategies there. I actually haven't taken too much time to explore built on DeSo. I don't know if it's how recent it is. I'm assuming it's for other projects, third-party projects.
Yes, yeah. So when somebody else is building something and they can ask questions, find collaborations, or you know, just explore it together here in this channel as well. As you can see, Kenny G is very active here. He also did a YouTube video for Fast Freddy competition on coding. Yeah. So yeah, this is your Discord for DeSo Foundation Tech, and then on the right side you can see people who are online, and I'm on desktop. On mobile it will look a little different. So from DeSo Foundation team, you can see that Alex and Ty Fisher are online. So if you urgently need, you know, to contact somebody from core team, you can always see who is on. And then community support, it is the Discord mods, which you can see me here as well. And then developers, you can see everybody who is online right now, 27 developers. Wow, that's, you know, a lot. That's awesome. And then you can also see
going through that list. It's every single one of them has got at least one cool project built on DeSo, or is building something cool. Case of Mubs, he's got like 12 awesome projects. But
yeah. And MP3 recently built the name trader where you can exchange trader. Nikolai built Altum base. Like a lot of people are building a lot of, and Salil, of course, with Open Prosper, which you see right here. And then we have node operators. So in here you will see people who operate the nodes. And then you have Octane members. So that would be, I guess, the projects that got funded by the Octane fund. And you will see then and then you just see the regular people, 326 people online. Wow. I didn't even know we had that many active daily users. I'm just joking. But yes, that is basically the overview of the DeSo Foundation Discord. All right, Luca, which one we are gonna go next?
Actually, there's a couple, if you scroll all the way to the top, there's a couple more channels that I think, yeah, so if you click down on the DeSo category, yep, so announcements is pretty important category. You'll usually see one of either, could be anyone from the core team, but usually it'll be Dylan or Alex. posting the latest news from the foundation and the core team, either on the technical side, new upgrades that are happening to the chain, or yeah, really exciting stuff like the DeSo Miami Hack Week that happened, or Miami Hack Week X DeSo Hackathon that happened this past week. So yeah, it's a really good place to go if you just want to check in. You haven't tuned in for a few days or a week and know what the latest events and goings on have been. It's a good place to check.
Yes. And also, usually the guys who post it, they use this tag at everyone, which tags everybody who is in the Discord, which would send you the ping, so you will hear that, you know, there is a message and you will be able to see it. That's a trick if you didn't know that Discord does that.
Yeah, and actually something else that's cool is if you go to announcements and then click on settings, maybe this isn't a good place to show this, but essentially, if you have another server that you run or something else, another server that's DeSo related, or maybe a private server for yourself, if you see that little like megaphone.
Right here, is this the one that says follow to get this channel's update in your own server? So like, if I have my Matryoshka in Miami, I can put it there, and then it will automatically be for notifying me in my server as well. So yeah, that's
it'll push whatever messages they post there to your server too. So it's really nice if you don't even want to go into this server specifically and you just want to stick to whatever server is your little hub. So another cool little thing. And
then we have
rules. I think when you first join the server, that's the first page you'll be sent to, and I don't think you'll get access to the rest of the server until you read and respond to that message with an emoji. I'm not sure if onboarding is actually onboarding talk or if it's.
Let me just show this one because this one was in order. So the welcome is just where you see everybody who joins when they join. So today at 1:57, Sunail 10 joined, and then before that Discord Dome. So you can always see who are the new members who are joining. Onboarding, I think this is all the information that people can use for the onboarding, and just more information on DeSo, the interviews that Nether have done, article on Coinbase, in TechCrunch. So just like more stuff about DeSo that is to help people introduce and onboard other people. And this is the last one. This is roles, which is lists the roles that we already went through, actually, where you can read and you can also DM different moderators to get this role. Like if you're a developer and you want to be listed as a developer and be listed here, then you can just DM any of the mods and tell them that, hey, I'm a developer, I'm building this, this, and that, and I would love to be listed as a developer. If you have a node, the same thing. So that is it for DeSo Foundation tech. I also have moderator only thing, which I'm not going to show you because it's just for the mods, and you will not see it on your side unless you are a mod, in which case you will see it. All right, which Discord should we do next?
Do you want to do DeSo voices?
Yes, let's do DeSo voices. It's very, very simple and basic, so it will not take much time.
Do you want to give people an overview of what DeSo voices is? It's here actually.
Sure. As one of the DeSo voices, I probably should do that. You're right. So DeSo Voices is the initiative that was created by the community and led initially by Jason Devlin and Darren Parrish, to have people self-nominate and then have community vote and select from those self-nominees a few people to kind of represent the community and to help in communication with the core team, because back in the day when we started doing all of this, we had zero communications with core team, which has tremendously improved since then. So that's a certain plus for sure. But that's how it was created. And I was one of the 7 people that were voted in. And that's what this initiative is about. We were able to deliver on some of the things. Like one of the main things was to make sure that we have another town hall, and it happened, and DeSo voices were there to ask the questions, although they had technical difficulties with the microphone in Discord, which was unpleasant, of course. And so right now, our first term is ending literally today on January 31st. And
Wow.
it's going to be new people who are going to self-nominate themselves. And then the election process will be once again run not by us. So, there is no like conflict of interest or anything, but by the same people who did it in the first time. Devlin already agreed to help and asked Smart Alec to turn on the voting machine. So that will be happening in the coming weeks. And this is our Discord. So we have general where everybody can chat. It's for everybody who joins here. And the last thing that we were talking were about the election and the voting. The chosen one, where it is just us chosen 7 people, who I probably should name as well. It's Holy Father, aka Brutal, Kanshi, Matryoshka, me, Randir, Sandy, Rose, and 2 people who are not here currently is Kirsten Myers and Emina Beck. And in here it's just us who can talk, but you can react with the emojis. And then there is voting log, where we are just literally voting on things by using, emojis. It's our version of DAO. Well, we don't have other DAO yet. And then we have feedback and suggestion, where people can share feedback and suggestion. And then this is where we keep the record of the talks. So we had Clubhouse room, here's the recording. Here's the recording from on where you can watch on YouTube if you don't have Clubhouse. Google Doc with summary of meeting, of another meeting, and so on and so forth. So that's just our like little record keeping place. And then voice channel, where we meet and chat with each other. So that was DeSo Voices. If you are interested in nominating yourself, you can definitely think about that, because the time has come. All right.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
No, just I know it was a rough voting selection process just to get the ball rolling on this, but I'm really glad you guys stuck it through and yeah, made something happen, even though it maybe wasn't always ideal. Obviously, you guys were the first round of candidates, so a little bit of the guinea pigs, and hopefully you guys have great ideas on how to iterate and make it a better experience for the next batch. But yeah, really proud of you guys. Thank you guys for keeping that going.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I know there was, some discontent from some people in the community in relation with the election, and with just some people didn't know, but about this, because discoverability still sucks. And it was tough, and I'm happy that we were able to achieve something, because it can be challenging on DeSo at times, but having like amazing people who all want to build a bright and better DeSo is very helpful. So I appreciate your support. Yeah. Really nice. Thank you. All right.
I think Chain Surf, we're gonna try and get Courier in on and do a
we'll do a
full
separate
breakdown on Chain Surf.
It deserves a separate. Yep.
Yeah, it deserves its own video for sure.
Yes.
Maybe we can end on a fun one, like Stream Club?
Yes, let's do that. Do you want to
Well,
tell
actually,
people what Stream Cloud is?
real quick, right before that, I see a server right under ChainSurf that some people might be curious about and how you join. Can you tell some people a little bit about Merlin's army?
Yes, sure, let's do that. And I think that the first thing you need to do, so to join the server, you actually need to buy $5 of Merlin coin, right?
Yeah. So yeah, let's explain who Merlin is and who created the server and why they created the server. So Merlin is an account on DeSo that you can see if you look it up on any of the nodes. Been there since the beginning, and it's essentially the account that funds your account when you first start off.
Yep.
On DeSo. It'll send you your first $5 or however much it is now at the price it is now when you sign up and do the KYC. So for a while, that's all it was. But then when the DeSo Foundation came about and Fast Freddy joined the team, and the referral program, there's Fast Freddy, yeah, and the referral program came out. This was a way to both increase the amount of referral money you would receive as a referrer, and also a space to communicate directly with Fast Freddy and even Natter.
Yes,
himself.
as you see, there is like a special channel for it right here.
Yeah. And I think this was maybe before the official Discord Foundation, DeSo Foundation Discord was formed. So this was maybe their first attempt to get like a direct line on DeSo. But most of the core team does use the DeSo Foundation Discord to communicate. But yeah. Yeah, so do you want to tell them how you get into the server?
Yes, so you have to buy $5 worth of Merlin's coin. And when you do this, you will receive an invitation to the server and you will be able to join and participate. I believe it was one of the first paywall Discords that we had, where like to enter it, you had to actually hold $5 of Merlin's coin. But that's why, it's also called Merlin's army. And Merlin, like Luca said, is the one who like sends you your DeSo when you join. So it was pretty cool when it happened, and it was at the time the only place where we were able to communicate with the core team, because because they didn't have the official server yet, which they now do, thankfully. And as you can see right here, it says that Merlin is better than Dumbledore in almost every way, which I thought was a funny way, a fun way to describe this magician.
But the core team is also, not that they're not fans of Harry Potter. They named their vault where they keep all the money for purchases of DeSo in Gringotts Wizarding Bank, which is the bank from Harry Potter. So they like their wizarding references.
Yes, and I remember at some point back in the day, Cleo and Jeff noticed like they found quite a few accounts that were named after Harry Potter themed names, and they even had an idea that maybe somebody was planning to like put on like some game or something that would involve all of those accounts. But like like we used to have like Louis game back in the day and stuff like this, but it didn't happen, or at least it didn't happen yet. But yes, they definitely know like the wizard references for sure. Yeah.
All right, should we do Streamcloud?
Yes, let's do that. All right.
So yeah, you can, before you show them the server, I guess I can give, I mean, you're also a good person to tell me about Streamcloud because you've been a participant many times. But Streamcloud is a, tries to be weekly. It doesn't always work out that way, but weekly
Because of
on
that guy.
Thursdays, weeknight game show, meme battle game show that's streamed on Twitch and YouTube. And it was started by Brock Pearson and his good friend Ed Liftclout. And it was just a spontaneous way. They were shit posters on their own. They're doing it without needing a competition. And there's a whole bunch of other top tier shit posters on DeSo too, Illuminati, Methamphetamine, to name a few. Night 10, Jeff, yourself. You're a pretty good one too. So
yes, thank you. I actually learned, just a fun fact, I learned from those guys and never memed in my entire life before I joined DeSo, but now I'm, yes, two-time
oh, you caught on quick. You're like
8 champion.
you caught on quick.
Thank you.
And
I learned from the best, so you know.
yeah, and you're also a good sport when the memeing turns. So yeah, they decided to do every week on Thursday evenings, gather. So essentially, first it was just maybe they sponsored the pot the first couple times, or they might not even have been a money pot in the first couple times, but
yeah, no, in the
essentially
first ones it was just like to win, and then
just the award, right?
just in
micro.
December, I think, or November, we started adding diamonds, so you can basically choose if you want to do it or not. But like to enter, you pay 4 diamonds, which is what, like $5 or around, even less so with the the price. And if you don't want to pay 4 diamonds, then you can put in 3 diamonds, but that would only give you a chance of winning half the bag. Or you can put 2 diamonds for a chance to win like third of the bag. So to still do it. Or you cannot pay anything, and then you'll just not win anything. But I think there is like still some small amount you win if you don't put anything. Yeah, you do. But yeah, that's now actually started to pay for people who are winning. And to me personally, just like an amazing way to, to joke about anything you want to joke without it being, weird or anything. And it's been a lot of fun. And on here we have, well, right now we're in the chat lounge. That's my go-to place, where we just chat about whatever. As you can see, methamphetamine is ignoring me, memes is ignoring me as well, but oh well, it's life. And then we have Give Fridays. So on Fridays, that is the place to post memes. And then, of course, Brock has IG handles for Brock to DM. So to explain what is going here, Brock was running for president. So that's why you see BitCloud president, brockforpress.com. And we have a whole team working for him. Basically, I'm his publicist.
President
President of BitCloud. We probably should change it to DeSo, by now. Yeah. He was running against Brock Pierce. So Brock Pearson was running against Brock Pierce, and we had a lot of fun with that. And some people thought it was real. Then Gabriel DeSante joined the clubhouse room where we were having a room about this. He thought that Brock was going to be a president. He was going to vote for him. So, he has a really good team. And Cleo is his, but who's Cleo? I forgot. He's not vice president. He's the campaign manager. That's who he is. But he has been slacking in the past. And then we also have NFTs where people can share some of the NFTs that they buy or sell or find interesting in any way. And the voice chat, which I don't think we actually ever use. And that's it. That's pretty small server, but definitely a lot of fun. And just to give you an idea, I'm just going to show you a few others that we have. We're not going to talk about them today. So we have NFTs to space. This is about the mission where we are sending NFTs to space. And it's a very, very cool place. I love this. It's one of my favorite Discord servers at the moment, which happens, it changes all the time. And then FunDAO is the FunDAO that's Slava is creating, and you can buy into DAO. It costs 5 DeSo at the moment to buy a whole coin, or you can buy a fraction of the coin on the secondary. And then here on the right, you can see people who are owners of the coins. And it was done to, go ahead.
No, to finish up on FunDAO, I just have an idea for another one we can show quickly.
Okay, yeah, sure. And it's done to like bring in some more fun and engagement on the platform, and also, to actually do DAO and make decisions on what we want to do and how we want like changes the voting. You see all different kind of different stuff in here. And then we also have, ones dedicated to nodes, love for source, supernovas, love for source, conscious nodes. Supernovas is the one that's dedicated to the NFTs. They're building a bridge right now towards the ETH and Solana. And oh, here they are, sorry. I just wanted to show you this one as well. And which one you wanted to share about?
Are you still in the Pulse Discord?
Yeah.
I think that's a cool one. If people are interested, like they ever want to explore the historical.
And actually what you see right now is the channel that is not there anymore. That's why it's not showing Freddy campfires. Yeah. That was the place where Fast Freddy used to answer questions before we had the official Discord, and you see Nether Downfall questions channel is still here as well. You want to share a little bit about this one?
Yeah. So this server actually maybe came out the week that BitClout came out, March 2021, or maybe the first week of April. So it was really one of those, it was really maybe the first hub where everybody was craze about this new thing. BitClout could actually talk with each other in real time and not just over voice on Clubhouse. So every day there was just so much conversation happening. That's where I first met Tyne and Brutal, Chafiki, even people who aren't around as much today, Chapel, Ludo. Ton of, basically it was the only place to meet people on Discord for a while to talk about BitClout. And yeah, lots of amazing stages. I forgot about all the amazing stages that Nick would run.
Yeah.
I got to participate in a few of those, and basically anybody who was anybody working on anything back in the day they'd bring them on for a stage. It was really, really cool. Pulse also has a product that they launched that's basically like the Bloomberg of DeSo for creator coins. It doesn't really get used much, and I don't know how much they're actively still developing, but yeah, just nice to go down memory lane and see the first kind of hub on Discord for any talk about BitClout. If you go back and search people's usernames in that server, like you'll see messages going back to April 2021. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it was actually one of the first active Discords that I joined, and where I started learning about Discords and what to do and all of this. And it was what I showed you earlier, like we used to have like Fast Freddy campfires, was like, it was amazing having a place where you can reach out to core team and like they would respond to you directly when, you know, everybody was still anonymous and, you know, before even Nether, I think, really revealed himself. And it's definitely very memorable place for a lot of us. Yeah. And I feel that it is a good one to end on. And it's as you can see, there are a lot of different topics in here which you of course can go and explore for yourself. All right,
Yeah.
thank you everybody for watching. Luca, is there anything else you would like to say to our viewers before we sign off?
No, just that I hope that helped demystify Discord for you, and also if you're not familiar with Discord or the DeSo servers or communities that are on there, hopefully now you know where they are and what's going down in them. And we will have links to join, invite links to join each of these servers posted in this description and in the post too. So you'll be able to, you don't have to look around for a link. We'll have that provided for you.
Yep. Thank you
But
all
yeah,
so much for watching, and we will see you very soon. And have a beautiful day.
Yeah, look forward to our next conversation, and we're going to do a further breakdown of chain surf, hopefully later this week. We'll see when we can get that done. We're going to talk to Kuririn, the founder and creator of chain surf. So yeah, it should be exciting.
Yes, and we also have some other exciting, surprising, hopefully news, not news, but episode coming up. So watch out. All right. Everybody have an awesome day and we'll see you soon. Thank you for tuning in.